Welcome to the 10-Minute Spiritual Timeout. I'm your host, Gary Takesian. Our topic this time, the blueprint of success. This is a quiet time when we press pause on the commotion of the outside world and open ourselves to a deeper knowing within. In this meditation, we'll focus on shifting our attention away from the perceived flaws in our current reality and aligning with the flawless spiritual pattern that already exists within us. We will explore how replacing judgment with constructive awareness allows our true nature to unfold naturally. So let's settle into a comfortable position now and allow your body to feel supported. Let your shoulders soften and your jaw relax. Invite your breathing now to slow and to deepen. Let's take a nice deep breath in together, all the way. Hold for just a moment and release. And just allow your breathing to find its own natural rhythm. Now imagine an architect standing before a half-finished building. The concrete is fresh, the framing is exposed, and dust covers the area. An untrained observer walking by might look at it and think that it's messy or incomplete. But the architect doesn't condemn the structure. She looks at the same scene and sees only the original blueprint. She knows that what appears disorganized is simply a necessary stage of construction. She works with the reality in front of her, trusting the process of unfolding. You see, too often we look at ourselves through the eyes of the untrained passerby. When we make a mistake, falter, or encounter one of a number of limitations, an internal voice seems to step in to critique the mess. It evaluates the raw framing of our lives and declares it a failure. It demands a finished masterpiece while we may still be in the middle of building. In New Thought philosophy, we recognize that beneath every human condition lies a perfect spiritual idea, a divine blueprint, if you will, of health, wisdom, and wholeness. The divine mind does not create anything flawed. It expresses itself through dynamic and evolving forms. So your life is not a series of errors waiting to be corrected. It is a living expression of creative mind unfolding in time and space. Consider for a moment how a young child learns to play the piano. In the beginning, there are misplaced notes. There are hesitant pauses and awkward rhythms. And if a parent were to sit beside that child and meet every misstep with stern disapproval, well, you can imagine the child's interest in the music would diminish. The joy of expression could turn into fear. When met with patient encouragement, the child learns to view a wrong note not as a moral failure, but as simple feedback. The note's adjusted, the hand relaxes, and the music improves. Your mind functions in much the same way. When you judge yourself harshly for your shortcomings, you contract. You close off the channel through which divine intelligence flows. Correction made out of contempt never leads to true growth. It only leads to hesitation and anxiety. Real transformation occurs through clear, gentle observation. So I encourage you in the coming days to practice becoming the wise architect of your inner life. When you notice a thought pattern or a habit that no longer serves you, pause before the habit of self-condemnation kicks in. Instead of saying, "Why am I like this?" shift your question to, "What is the underlying good trying to express itself here, and how can I guide it better?" If you catch yourself speaking sharply or feeling overwhelmed, refrain from labeling yourself as flawed. Recognize that the temporary appearance of anxiety is just unrefined energy. Look past the dusty construction site of your moment-to-moment experience and reconnect with the divine blueprint within. You're not a problem waiting to be solved. You're an eternal idea of divine intelligence, continuously unfolding into greater expression. When you stop fighting your current stage of growth, you give the universe permission to build through you smoothly, powerfully, and with absolute grace. And now, as our time together draws to a close, gently begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, and to the space in which you find yourself. Carry this knowing with you throughout your day. You are an unfolding expression of divine order. Judge less. Observe with patience, and trust the perfect blueprint that resides at the core of your being. So take another deep breath in and exhale slowly, becoming fully aware of this time and place and that which surrounds you. And when you're ready, open your eyes, returning with a compassionate heart, an aligned mind, and an enhanced sense of inner harmony. Peace and blessings. And so it is.